What's going on, everybody? This is dkdynamite, and tonight we're going to be talking about all gameplay previews and even the download for Season 1 Reloaded for Modern Warfare 3. Definitely stay tuned. But before we jump into that, be sure to hit that subscribe button down below, drop a like, and also as a reminder, there's plenty of brand new coverage going up over on dkdynamite.com for those out there like myself who prefer articles over videos, and plenty of tweets every single hour, of course, on Detonated's Twitter. Hopefully you guys had a fantastic weekend. Took about a day and a half off to go ahead and just recollect my thoughts and go ahead and plan out some awesome content for the rest of this week. We should be getting some marketing as of maybe the middle or end of this week for the mid-season 1 update of MW3 in Warzone. So I have some videos already planned on deck for you guys, and I'll also be streaming as much as possible just in the case that some marketing does drop in the early afternoon. But with that in mind, the download for Season 1 Reloaded may have just been added to the database. According to PlayStation Size over on Twitter, a brand new update just got added as of today, but coincidentally, a lot of devs are just now getting back into the office for Call of Duty, so development's gonna be ramping up quite a bit for fixes that are needed across all game modes, future content, so on and so forth. So I will point out there is a strong possibility that this is just a new title update that fixes a lot of issues that need to get addressed. Luckily, the game was left in a pretty good spot before devs went on vacation for holiday break, but this could just be the first title update where they've gotten back to the office, they got fixes on deck ready to go. That could be what this is, or it is indeed the actual download for the mid-season 1 update, which of course goes live on January 17th. We're a little over a week away from the launch of that content, so it's totally possible that that is what the update is for. And with that, I do think the actual preload for Season 1 Reloaded is probably going to go live a good 24 to 36 hours before January 17th, and you'll see that preload pop up a little bit early on PlayStation, followed by Battle.net, and then at the very last minute for Xbox and even Steam. But we still have some aftermarket parts on deck ready to go for Modern Warfare 3. One of them could be added as of this week with a new set of weekly challenges that of course does reset on Wednesday. And as you guys can see, it was confirmed by Sledgehammer that the TYR market part, or the tier aftermarket part, excuse me, is in the process of getting fixed. I know it's silly that that was the reward for week 3 and we're already about to hit what, week 6, week 7, and the aftermarket part still isn't available to use, but a fix is on deck, ready to go as it seems. It just seems like they had to get back to the office from their holiday break to go ahead and push that out and test it properly. On top of the tier aftermarket part, we also have the Jack Etten double barrel attachment, the Sidewinder one for the battle rifle, and the Head Hunter carbine. So it's possible that we'll just get a new aftermarket part with every new set of weekly challenges that gets added in before the end of Season 1, or we could even have an aftermarket part added in the classified battle pass sector during the mid-season 1 update. Of course, the classified sector is kind of our in-game timer for when the mid-season does begin. As of now, it's known that the TAC Evolve Ray LMG will be within that classified sector, but in regards to what the other rewards are in that HVT for the classified sector, it's unclear what the rewards are. Could they be XP tokens, another aftermarket part? We'll just have to wait and see, but we have seen in the past, I think it was what, Season 5 of Modern Warfare 2, the classified sector ended up having, I think it was upwards of 3 weapons within that sector alone, so there could be some other surprises that we just don't know about yet. But in the recent blog post for Cadmus and Vortex, we did get a glimpse of upcoming skins and cosmetics that are set to release with Season 1 Reloaded, so we're not sure exactly what some of the names are of these bundles, but for those out there that care about cosmetics or skins, this little timestamp here is for you. So we got some cool skins on deck, and like I mentioned before, although Season 1 is off to a somewhat slow start for cosmetics, we don't have the best Tracer blueprints or Mastercrafts or Operator skins, it still is the strongest first season of cosmetics that we've gotten in recent years. Typically, it takes a good 2 or 3 seasons before cosmetics and bundles get really good for a current Call of Duty, but as of now, I think we do have a pretty good amount of bundles for those out there that do care about stuff like that. If you don't care about cosmetics, totally get it, skip over this timestamp, but yeah, those are some skins coming likely during the launch window and then towards the end of Season 1 Reloaded. Now, of course, with the download of Season 1 Reloaded, there'll be a new batch of bundles on top of the ones that already got teased in the official marketing. There'll be a new set of bundles releasing that will last till the end of Season 1, and then Season 2 begins on February 7th, so I'll make a follow-up video talking about all upcoming cosmetics for those out there that are interested. But in the initial Season 1 gameplay trailer for Modern Warfare 3, we actually already got some gameplay snippets of the 6v6 map Rio, which is set to release on January 17th. So we got some nice shots of this beautiful map. I'll put the description on screen as well for those that are interested. It is the only new map that we know of that is coming to multiplayer with Reloaded. For those out there that are wondering if we're getting another gunfight map, there was some confusion that I did address in an older video, but for those that missed out on that, it was mentioned in the original blog post for Season 1 that we were going to be seeing 6 gunfight maps in rotation throughout the first season of MW3. They just for some reason didn't mention what the 6th map was, and that 6th map is actually Rust. So we got Training Facility, a new map, 4 carry forward maps from Modern Warfare 2. They just never mentioned Rust for whatever reason, so that had people thinking that there was a new gunfight map coming in Reloaded, but there actually isn't until further notice. Maybe it's a surprise, but as of now, all 6 maps that were promised are currently in rotation for gunfight. Now, we do have 2 new operators dropping with Reloaded as a part of the upcoming Boys collaboration collaboration. We have A-Train, and we also have a new character called Firecracker, and she'll of course be a part of season 4 of The Boys TV show, which is set to premiere at some point, I believe in June, according to rumors right now. And then with that, we also know about the souped up LTM. I believe it's going to be the exact same mode that we got in Warzone last year, but this time for multiplayer. There is already a gameplay snippet of what that mode looks like on a map like Scrapyard, so I think it's cool that multiplayer is getting more love than Warzone this time around for The Boys collaboration. But then again, it's always possible that that Temp V type LTM could make its return into Battle Royale or Resurgence, maybe even Zombies. That would be cool if you can find the Temp V abilities around chest in Zombies as well. We'd love to see some more love for other game modes apart from multiplayer, but if it's just MP, then so be it. We still have a lot of cool content to look forward to when it comes to The Boys, and we'll talk more about that as we get more marketing for that event in the next couple of days. Now, we also got a glimpse of the upcoming Champions Quest reward, which is actually probably one of the most badass free skins we've ever gotten in Call of Duty history. So this will of course be for completing Champions Quest on Urzikstan. It's unclear how much different CQ will be on Urzikstan versus Al Mazrah. Of course, you got to get 5 wins in a row to get the contract, but then in terms of what the elements are like and what the challenges are when you're doing the contract, that's unknown. And then upon completing Champions Quest, you'll get this operator skin and of course plenty of other rewards that have yet to be announced. Now, it was confirmed by Ted Timmons during COD Next that there'll be a new ability to steal other squads' Champions Quest contracts. If you for some reason kill them, you could just take the contract and do it for yourself, even if you guys out there haven't done the 5 wins as a squad to go ahead and unlock the contract. So that's a cool new feature coming to Warzone, aside from the Covert Exfil and Weapon Case, which I'm also really excited to cover. But on the Zombies front, like I mentioned before, we're either going to get a very small update for the mode, which I don't think is the worst deal in the world considering Season 2 isn't that far away, February 7th. I'd much rather have a strong start to the second season with Zombies instead of trying to throw in as much as possible during Reloaded. As of now, all we know about is the Dokubi Warlord, which may or may not be tied to more Act 4 missions. Could just be a reskin to the fortress you already have in the game, but voice lines for this Warlord did already leak out. Yes, I'm aware she's already an operator via the Battle Pass for multiplayer Warzone, and if you want to bring her into Zombies, but in regards to her boss voice lines, here they go.
All drones working frag list. Weapons free. Oh, looks like they're giving up.
Oh, too bad you outgrew the opportunity. Better luck next time, Stretch.
Deploying drones! Destroy them! Didn't think I'd see you again.
Didn't think you'd make it this far.
Don't you worry your pretty little head about it.
Drone swarm armed, charged, and standing by.
Drones are hot! Drones, search and destroy!
He's too busy auctioning off the American dream, piece by piece, to care about little old me. Hey, Stretch. How's the weather up there?
Hunt them down.
I hate company.
I like moving targets.
I'm not worried about Uncle Sam.
I'll add you to my kill count.
It's been fun, but I gotta go.
Let's finish this. Let's see how you handle my UAVs.
Literally.
Look at them run. Pathetic.
Lucas Dobbs, born in Kokomo, Indiana, to Judy and Keith Dobbs on May 24th, 1995. Missing something?
My drones will be waiting to end you.
Oh, and just so you know, I've been recording our little chat. It's gonna be a big hit at the next office party.
Oh wow, you're still here? Push them back!
Safety's off. Swarm has kill control.
Stop wasting my time! Take them out!
Thought you'd crash the party? Big mistake. Trying to grief me? My drones will use you for target practice. We'll finish this later. Why didn't my swarm save me?
Oh, wow. Looks like the U.S. Air Force has been a Dobbs family tradition for generations. You know, you should really consider joining the private sector. You wouldn't have to debase yourself with that piece of shit tin can you're flying.
You'll die trying to stop me. You're such a buzzkill.
Oh no, where's my target acquisition? I could have sworn I had it a moment ago.
All drones, acquire target and terminate.
Now I want to end this video by talking about weapons. Like I mentioned at the beginning, that download that just got added to the database may just be for weapon balancing. It might not be the actual mid-season 1 content. If that is the case and it's not for the mid-season 1 update, then that update should be added to the database in the next couple of days, probably the end of this week or maybe on Monday, a good day before the preload drops. But it was confirmed by Raven that weapon balancing is coming and it will address the MTZ interceptor before Season 1 Reloaded. So that could be what that update was for. But then again, also remember that we have the HRM9 SMG that's going to be added via an Armory unlock. It's kind of the first of its kind. We're not sure how that DLC weapon is going to be released. You have to just do one Armory challenge. You have to do several. We'll have to wait and see what the actual unlock requirements are for that weapon. And that's of course separate from the TAC Evolve Ray LMG, which is going to be in the classified battle pass sector, but still nonetheless, we're getting 2 more DLC weapons to close out Season 1 here for Modern Warfare 3. It's been a pretty strong season in regards to content. The game was left in a good place, like I said, before devs went on vacation, and they spread out content very well, right? They ensured that we had a strong start to the season, some updates after that, then, of course, the Cadmus update, followed by Vortex, and now Reloaded to keep us going until the beginning of Season 2. So I think things were spread out very, very well, and I hope that all seasons are treated like this in terms of how content is distributed. But that is about it. This has been dkdynamite. Leave your thoughts down below in the comment section. What are your thoughts on all the gameplay previews and even the download information we have for Season 1 Reloaded? What are your thoughts on the brand new content that's dropping on January 17th, plus everything else we discussed? Really hope you've enjoyed, and peace out, everybody.